Hello, everybody out there. Do you remember during the last session we were dealing with the Indian place value system or the Indian system of numeration? This session is all about the international system of numeration. And this is followed in most of the countries of the world. Now, what is the difference between the Indian system of numeration and international system of numeration? As we learned in the last session, the Indian system has the ones, tens, hundreds, thousand, 10,000, lakh, 10 lakh, crores, and 10 crores. The international system of numeration is slightly different. Now, what is the difference? The most important one is the placing of the commas. Now, let me draw that little house which I drew during the last session to make ourselves understand better. This time I've got my lines straight and erect. I remember last time it was all crooked. It looked really funny. But this time I'm going to get it right. Don't you think this is perfect lines now? Yeah, good. I'm proud of myself drawing such a beautiful chart for you kids. And here we have the periods here. Okay? So, in the international system of numeration, we have the ones out here. This is the ones period. Just like we had the Indian system. This is the thousands period. And out here is a major difference. The Indian system had the lakhs and the 10 lakhs, whereas in the international system, we have the million. And then we had crores and 10 crores in the next period, but the international system, we have the billion. Now let's check out the placing of the commas, because that is one indicator which helps us to read the number clearly. So here in the international system, just like the Indian system, we have 3 people living in the ones period, just like the Indian system. The thousands period also had 3 people living in the international system, whereas in the Indian system, we had only 2 people staying, thousands and 10,000. Million also has got 3 people staying in this room or in this period, whereas in the Indian system, we had only 2 lakhs and 10 lakhs. Billion also has got 3 people staying in a room. Now, let's give our names to it. This is the ones, the tens, the 100. Did you notice it's all the same here, right? Then we had the 1,000, we have the 10,000, and here's somebody new coming up, the 100,000. Then we have the million, the 10 million, the 100 million. Then we have the billion, the 10 billion, and the 100 billion. Now let's see how we can read these numbers. Before that, let's see, we are going to have our periods or the commas. Did you notice that? In the Indian system, we had the first comma after the 3 digits, and the second after 2 digits, then 2 digits, and goes on. Whereas in the international system, we had the first comma after the 3 digits, just as the Indian system, but after that we had 3 digits, and then again 3 digits and 3 digits. Now let's try to read this number. This is number 2, 32, 432, then we have the comma, 7,432, 87,432, 987,432, 4,987,432, 84,987,432, 284,987,432, 7,284,987,432, 647,284,987,432, 647,284,987,432. Wasn't that easy to read? Now I'm just going to write a number here. Let's see whether we can read it. And the number is going to be, now this number is quite difficult to read. Let's make it easier. Let me place the commas according to the International System of Numeration. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, and 3. So this is ones, tens, hundreds, thousand, 10,000, 100,000, million, 10 million, 100 million. So how am I going to read this? 987,654,321. Wasn't that easy? Let me give you another number. So let's place our commas now. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, and a 1, 2, 3. This is ones, tens, hundreds, thousand, 10,000, 100,000, million, 10 million, 100 million, a billion. So 1,234,567,894. Wow, that was quite easy. Now let me try to read the same number in the Indian system of numeration. So I'm going to read this number according to the Indian system of numeration. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, and a 1, 2. So this is ones, tens, hundreds, thousand, 10,000, lakh, 10 lakh, crore, 10 crores. So how do I read this? 12 crores, 34 lakhs, 56,789. Wasn't that easy? So what made it easier for us to read? It's the placing of these commas out here. Now let me give you another number, like 9, 7, 3, 5, 4, 9, 8. According to the international system, this is how I would read. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. So ones, tens, hundreds, thousand, 10,000, 100,000, million. So 9,734,498. The same number in the Indian system will be, first place the commas, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. So it will be 97 lakhs, 35,498. That is quite easy. Don't you think so? So in the next session, we are going to learn how we round up the numbers. Rounding up numbers? Really got to think about it. Thank you, kids.